Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Please give this video a thumbs up to help the channel grow. Universal Channeling. Channeling the conscious universe for the new world consciousness. Mike Quinsey, Channeling His Higher Self, April 7, 2023. By now you should have noticed matters that were hidden, are now being brought to the surface and the people behind them revealed. Consequently, much that was illegal or improper that has often involved big business can no longer continue, and the people behind it are being held to account. Criminal activity is also being uncovered that makes money out of criminal acts. By and large, people are honest and lack the ability and means to bring the perpetrators to justice. However, the revelations will continue and it all makes for a better future for humanity. As the energies continues to rise, so it will be more difficult for criminal acts to be kept secret, and a gradual change that will be most welcome will see a much better level of honesty and caring. For too long matters have been run by those who have put self first that has seen the rich get richer whilst the poorer sections of society still struggle to scrape a living. The human race was never meant to live according to the feeling that you only get what you deserve, when many have no control over the ruling members. The wonder is that, bearing in mind you live in a free will society, the poorest members are somehow to be blamed for their position and left to suffer it. A true caring society would reach out to those in need and ensure they had their basics needs covered to ensure a reasonable standard of living. After all, you are brothers and sisters following a path to gain experience, to enable growth and understanding where the demands of life are concerned. As you must be aware by now, you cannot leave the lower vibrations behind until you have evolved sufficiently to do so. Inasmuch that all souls have guides to help you successfully follow your life plan, it is not imposed upon you but simply placed before you so that you can decide whether to action it. Bear in mind that you will in principle have already accepted it as way of continuing to evolve. The dark ones will try to divert your attention away from it if you are not careful and alert. Life is a struggle for most souls, but it does not mean that you cannot make progress. Indeed, you are in a position to make good progress by overcoming the obstacles on your life path. It comes down to being honest and fair, and most certainly to love your fellow travelers by giving them a hand as they cross your path. Yes, you can gain what you call credit for acts of kindness and loving concern for their well-being. What you would call good karma is a fact, and you earn your rewards. Do not be misled into thinking that riches are a reward, as they can give a comfortable living style, but they come with great responsibility. They are a great test of your desire to help others less well off. For those of you who are suffering in these changing times that presently cause much grief, understand that each soul is where it is supposed to be, and meets the karmic needs of those involved. It may be difficult to comprehend, but realize that greater powers than yours who know you well, help plan each life to ensure continual spiritual progress. After all, that is your purpose for being where you are, so that you can take every opportunity to evolve, and at this particular time you have so many that would enable you to take great steps forward. Many souls are ready to take them, having stayed positive and never lost sight of the goal they aim to reach. They know they have a wonderful opportunity to break the mold and not have to return to the lower vibrations next time around. You should realize by now that you are deliberately being held back from learning the real truth of your existence upon Earth. Like you, the Dark Ones have been allowed the freedom of choice in your free will universe, although you will by now understand that breaking the laws of the universe does bring penalties. As we have already informed you, they are not in the way of punishments, but opportunities to realize your errors and overcome them. Treating all as one is a good start, and giving out universal love will quickly move you along your path to completion. Humans tend to believe that they are somehow superior to other souls, and are only now beginning to accept that in essence they are exactly the same as they are. The sooner you realize that every soul is on the same path as you, but not necessarily at the same stage, the quicker humanity as a whole will rise up. The coming changes that loom large are your opportunity to finally pass your marker and move on to the next stage in your life. One that offers you much more control over your destiny. You become worthy of being given control over your future choices, although you will always have more evolved beings behind you ensuring that you understand what is expected of you. By now you most likely have a good idea of what lays ahead of you, and pleased that you will no longer have to face old problems as they have been released from you. Many of you have reached a stage where you are already able to totally control your response to problems that would normally have caused you difficulties. You now have the patience and understanding of what life is really about and live accordingly. Dear ones, you are on your way home after an immense journey that has made you stronger and more aware of what life is really about. You are no longer self-centered or egotistic, and are at one with all that is. It will not relate to everyone, but many souls have reached a full understanding of what life is really about. Many of you are at various stages of evolution, and knowing what you are aiming for strengthens your resolve to continue your spiritual growth. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self, my God self, and every soul has the same connection to God. In love and light. Website, treeofthegoldenlight.com